Hello everyone. So today GPT-5 has been finally announced and it has been released. It is released as a base model to everyone, whether you are free, whether you are a pro, anything, it will be the base model from now on. And it is just exciting. I am just excited as hell. So as you can see that you have GPT-5 open, and I would like to have something in the prompt. I'll just give it like you give me something, a formula that would generate $100 million in revenue. So we are getting that memes in the recent days. Yeah, but apart from the fact that we will have to check that what it is actually doing, what is it capable, and how it is actually doing. So like in GPT-4, as you know, it used to be the base model, and you probably have used the base model as well. So everybody used to we have that base model there. So now it has been changed to GPT-5. So it has some insane capabilities that we will see. And this is, I feel like there is a detailed video that is required for GPT-5, because it's an upgrade. It's a great upgrade. I was trying to do some long form video, but my setup is broken, due to which I'm not able to do it properly. But yeah, I'll try to do more detailed videos, as many of you have said that sometimes the shorts, we don't get so much time in shorts that we don't have to have that discussion in detail. But yeah, whenever we are doing it detailed, I see that GPT-5 deserves it, because it is the smartest AI model in this entire universe. Because nothing beats further than this. I see like Claude is there. Claude Opus was fantastic. I mean, Claude, I was actually checking the Claude's AI agent that it has released. I've seen the codex as well. I feel like there are so many things that are coming in, but I feel like it deserves an applause, because it has created some great things. Okay, so this is the chat GPT 5 we are diving into. So I will just give it like create a game where Mario create a 2D game where Mario will jump when obstacles come, and give me that in preview. I'll just give it, and I'll just try to see what thinking for a longer answer, planning and deciding on the jump mechanics. So as you can see that it is just automatically started creating all the gravity, all the jump of the updates. So basically it is actually checking the positions, that where the object basically states. So it's basically a graph where it is actually trying to check that if there are any verticals or edges is there. And it has also given us this run your code in canvas. So it has created I mean, I see like it has there it has created that. I mean, in I see like everything is there, it is written. I'll just see that whether it is able to properly run it or not. Oh, enable auto jump. Okay, I'll just give enable auto jump. Okay, stop. I'll just run it again. Enable auto jump. Oh, you see, but it's currently failing. But it seems like it's far beyond. It is able to calculate the physics and the kind of jump that is required. And there has been a lot of things that is given. So I find it fascinating. It seems like it has given the overall HTML schema and the firmwares and the scripts that is there, whether it is running true or not, what is the game state and the colors, everything that is you know that is currently being written. It's fantastic. It just mesmerizes me that it is able to create so good things. We could prompt it better, but I am feeling a little I think like it should figure it out on your own. It's not like I'll feed it everything, but yeah, it'll at least, I feel like with GPT-5, with GPT-6 or GPT-7, we'll see much more AGI type stuff. That is what I want to see. And whenever it comes, and that would be like there would be so many things that I feel like it would transform the economy, because there are so many things that are coming in. If an AI can do such things, it will be, I feel like a lot of architecture things is going to be automated as well. It's not like only the coding, because it will try to get into the bug fixes as well. It will try to think in systems. It currently lags, but it seems like it will eventually improve. Yeah, it increases the velocity a lot, because like you have so many things as a starter. This is only a starter. Now whenever you'll get see like it will be able to get the critical thinking as well in the next 5 6 years. I mean, I am giving a rough estimate, but it will eventually get into there, and the velocity will be like fadu velocity would be there. So yeah, that is what I think. Like this is a great starting point, and that is how you should also start. So whenever you get an idea, what you need to do is you just need to prompt it to ChatGPT. It will give you a basic starter that you can get started, and after that, what you can do is you can import your productionizing features that you want. You can add the features that you want, or you can add the security aspect that you're looking for. If you're looking for refining any prompts, everything that can be done after you create a prototype. So the prototype is the main thing. The prototype, currently this problem has been solved by ChatGPT, no doubt, because whenever you have a prototype, right, you have started this. So earlier, when we used to code in C++ or Java, the main thing was to resolve the starting pointers. There are so many dependencies issues that are coming in. So this version does not match with the other version. What is it is coming, and why it is coming. There are endless number of stack overflows thread that we used to read. Based on that, we were just thinking, okay, this might work, that might work. There are so many upwards. Okay, let's take this. So when this entire thing has been like a pretty ease, like you don't need to worry about anything. You just give it to you go into any vibe coding stuff. You just get into this, and you will get to see that you have a prototype ready in 2 minutes, 5 minutes. After that, you have your features ready. You have those you have those stories created. You don't need to exactly follow the agile. I'm just saying it for the sake of saying it. You just write it down. Okay, these are the features that I want, and after that I'll start with the security aspect. Yeah, you get started after that. The main problem was the starter. So the starting, it's entirely done. Now you can do on your own. You can create a revenue generating app in minutes. After that, you can keep enhancing as much as possible. That is what I feel. This is an endless possibility. So as you can see that it has given how to use it, space to jump manually. So it just reads your input, and it will try to create an enable auto jump. But yeah, it is currently not working. But yeah, I feel like this would work if I because I don't have the quota, because I don't have the pro membership. I am not that rich person. If anyone has any free account, just give it to me. I'll just try it. But yeah, as per my poor man's call, if any person wants to give me, that's more than welcome. But yeah, coming to the point, I see like this is fantastic. So I will do what, let's quickly check that what is the kind of API, what is the kind of improvements that it has done. So this is the OpenAI platform page that it has given. Using GPT-5, these things have been made. What you need is like learn the best practices. Okay, so here I will check. So you see that it has given a developer platform. And it has given a prompt as well. Build a single HTML file for a brutalist developer platform. Landing page style is monochrome, oversized type. Strict. 12 column grid, visible outside. So it is actually expressing the kind of thing that you want. Okay, so it has given the things that has been created, and it has also given the prompt that has been used to create it. Okay, here is a cloud painter that has been created. If I see this, it will all be white like the clouds, and it is trying to mimic the clouds. And here is a rocket. Okay, this drag to paint, try switching the bushes, press S to save. Okay, so something like that. And everything has a prompt embedded, and you just need to check that what is the prompt it is currently giving. It has given many solutions that it has already built using GPT-5. So yeah, this is the overall GPT-5 and this is the overview. It is our most intelligent model yet. Trained specially proficient in code generation and bug fixing, refactoring. So it is specifically for code generation. So I don't know whether you have used it or not, but I have used O4 Mini High. So that is a reasoning model that mainly use good for coding. I don't know whether your organization has enabled Copilot or not, but in our organization we have enabled ChatGPT Enterprise version, and we see like O4 Mini has given like it is giving Fado suggestions. Okay, I'm just keep repeating this word. I don't know why it is, but that is how I feel like uh, I should express my feelings because it's literally Fado. Okay, so yeah, so this is where it gets interesting, and this specifically for code generation, bug fixing, refactoring. You just get this. Okay, now you meet the models. What are the models? That is GPT-5, GPT-5 Mini, and Nano. So it used to be there, in GPT 4.1 Mini, 4.1 Nano. Now it is also giving you GPT-5 Mini. GPT-5 is mainly for what? Complex reasoning, broad knowledge, and code heavy for multi-step agentic tasks. Okay, but if you need that with a smaller parameters, the basic differences. Like it has a little less high parameters, but it is try to mimic the same kind of things without using so many parameters. It has trillions of parameters, but you don't need so much parameters, but you want to mimic a similar behavior. In those cases, what you do, you need you need less latency. In those cases, what you need to do is you use a mini or a nano. It's fantastic. So we have used mini and nano in our projects as well, and we see that there is a fantastic improvement and not much difficulty in navigating the prompt. It's equally there. You don't need some reasoning task whenever you are just calling a stateless API. You don't need it. What you need is you need a better latency, right? In those cases, suppose you are looking for your API should be able to deliver it on time. It's not like you can wait for 3-4 seconds for the model to think, and after that it will give you the output. It should not, because whenever create a request, an input and output, an input evaluation has been done from the OpenAI side, that whether it is you're giving any bad input or not, like whether it's a sexually explicit or not, hate speech or not, or something like that. So it moderates it, and after that, whenever it generates the output, it moderates it again. That way it just checks that whether it is actually it does not comes under these categories or not. So due to these moderations from both sides, what happens is there is a latency comes, that okay, no, I feel like, so these moderations you cannot avoid. But what you can avoid is the thinking capacity, that you don't need so many reasoning abilities and all. What you need is, you need basically the answer fast, similar answer as a fast one. So in those cases, what you do is you go with mini and nano. Nano is far more cheaper. You see the per API cost, then you will see like whenever you will be doing Gen AI cost optimization, you will be feeling those things. Whenever you are designing such things, you will be feeling those things. Okay. So yeah, I see like this is one thing that has come. Okay, now this is the new API features of GPT-5. This is, as you can see, that they have defined something called reasoning effort. So in those cases, the new minimal setting produces a very few reasoning tokens for cases where you need fastest possible time to first token. Okay, we often see better performance when the model can produce few tokens and when needed versus none. So the minimal setting performs especially well in coding and instruction following these scenarios, adhering closely and given directions. However, it may require prompting and act more proactively. So whenever you are giving whenever you're calling this, this responses.create, you give the model name, you give the input. This input is basically your query, and this is the reasoning that is minimal. Okay, and this is after that. So in those cases, whenever you do that, you don't need so much reasoning. In those cases you do an effort as minimal. Okay, but whenever you need a detailed answer, like why it's like that, the proper explanation is required. In those cases, what you need is the high verbosity. In high verbosity, what requires is when you need the model to provide thorough explanations of the documents and perform extensive code refactoring. That why are you doing is, you give a proper reason that why are you changing this, why are you removing this class, why are you refactoring this class, why are you changing the package, why are you restructuring the project structures. Everything has to be a proper reason for that. Okay, you see low verbosity for best situations where you want concise answers or simple code generation such as SQL queries. Okay, so this is how you can do the model you have given, the input you have given, and this is the text and the verbosity level that you have given. Okay, so that is how you can do. What is next? Next is custom tools. In GPT-5, we are introducing a new capacity called custom tools, which lets your model model send raw text as the tool, and you can call input but still contains the output desired. Okay, let's see what it is. Given the models access the new functionality, the data. Okay, this is the function calling. So what happens is, you can do it, you can call this, you see, like this is the developer, this is the model. What is this developer is doing? It is trying to call this tool definitions with messages. What is the weather in Paris? Then the model calls the tool, that is get weather Paris, and the weather in Paris executes the function call, and the function call is temperature, and it is returning the temperature as 14 is a JSON in the response, and after that it is giving the results. In those cases, what happens is, it is actually calling the outside of the outside sources, rather than it is embedded in your prompt, that okay, you have given something like this, now I will call an outside source. You don't need to programmatically call it. The prompt and the model will directly call it from the outside, and will give you from the result. Okay, as you can see that these are the tools. Define the list of callable tools from the models. Okay, it has given type, it has given parameters, and it has given the descriptions. Okay, and after that, what it requires, it will feed it with the tools. Okay, and after that you have defined the horoscope. Okay, so this is a function, you don't need to call it programmatically, you can call it from the prompt itself. Okay, that is the kind of intelligence that it has provided. So yeah, and after that it will feed it. After that it will feed it, and it will get you the best results and the relevant results that you require. Okay, so yeah, that is the next one. Custom tools is done. What is that? That is the free form inputs. Yeah, define your tool with type as custom, and after that you give it your name and the description. Okay, okay, what is the next one? Next one is preambles, migration guide. Okay, migration from chat completions to responses API. The biggest difference, the main reason to migrate from chat completions to responses API for GPT-5 is the support for passing of chain, that is the chain of thought, COT, turns, between turns. See the full. Okay, we will see that later, but it will be again a lengthy process, but yeah. Passing COT exists only in responses API, and we have seen improved intelligence, fewer generated reasoning tokens, and higher cache hit rates, and lower latency as the result of doing so. So what we need to do is, we were trying the completions API, right? In those cases, what they are suggesting is you should move to responses API. In those cases, what they have seen, that it is actually giving higher cache hits in order to get lower latency, and it is shifting to migration API. This is the response API. That is how you do in your curl request, and this is the completions API that we used to do it like this. This is the role of the user that you give, this is the content that you give, and this is the reasoning effort. We don't give it currently because I am saying that previously, like on those GPT-4o models that we used to do, we don't need it. Now what we need is, you just simply give the model, just call the response API. You don't need this kind of messages. All you need to do is give model input, and this is the reasoning. That's it, done. you'll get the proper result. And if you want a detailed explanation that what it is doing, how it is doing, in those cases what you need is you give it, instead of reasoning effort as minimal, what you need to do is text verbosity as low or high as much as possible as you can give. Okay, so this is how the responses API and the chat API, that is how the tool set that you're giving. Okay, this is the prompt optimizer is also there, and you can also have the prompt guides as well. Okay, so any other, okay, we need to check the benchmarks. GPT-5 benchmarks. Yep. So this is the GPT-5, and we will see the benchmark. This is the one unified system. GPT-5 is a unified system with smart, efficient models that answers the most of the questions. A deeper reasoning model, GPT-5 is thinking. GPT-5 thinking for harder problems, and real-time router that quickly decides. Okay, it's an intelligent process that if it requires the problem to be have a critical thinking, it just writes a, it just thinks it through, else it will just give the basic response. Okay, if you say think hard about this in the prompt, for example, the router will continuously trained on the real signals, including when users switch models, preferences, rates, and the responses, and the measured correctness, the improving over time. Okay, once uses limits are reached, mini versions, that is how you should get. That is, once your data is finished, you will go through the lower one, that is in the kbps you will get. Okay, so this is GPT-5 is the strongest coding model to the date, and improvements. It shows particular improvements in the complex front-end generation, debugging larger, repositories. It can often create beautiful and responsive website, apps, games. As you have already seen, like this can create so much, good, games. These are pixel arts. Okay, these are typing games, drum simulator, lo-fi visualizer. There are so many things that can be created using this. All you need to do is you just give it a prompt like this and it will create everything. Okay, and it has given some pretty good exceptions. I mean, it just understand how it requires. This is the poetry. This is the understanding the cancer risks. These are wedding toast, everything it can understand. Okay, these are the evaluations. As you can see, this is the AIME competitive math, with thinking or without thinking. It has given the results. Okay, the frontier math tier 1 to 3 expert level math, it has given a great performance, 32.1%. Okay, in HMMT Harvard MIT mathematics treatment, it has given a great accuracy in passes. Okay. Now let's move to GPQA, Diamond. It has also given PhD level science questions. It has improved slight a bit. As you can see that it is improved from 88.4% to 89.4%. It is slightly improving because it is, constantly consuming the knowledge. Okay. So this is humanities last exam expert level questions across all the subjects. As you can see, GPT-5 Pro has dominated with 42% accuracy. This is just insane. This is the coding. This is the SWA benchmark verified for software engineering. IDER polyglot. It has given 88% there. This is the instruction following for the agentic tool use, and it is also given scale multi-challenge, browser comp or Collie. Is both they have performed well. Okay. In Tau2 bench function calling also, it is improved with thinking, without thinking, both. This is the important perspective that is called the multimodal. Multimodal means it evaluates in all the modes, that is text, image, videos, all the other stuffs. Here, as you can see, with thinking, without thinking, it has improved from 82.9% to 84.2%. Here also in MMU Pro, it has given 76 to 78.4%. In video also, that is the video based multimodal reasoning, it is also given 83% to 84.6%. Okay. It has also given some good in the reasoning in the multimodal state. Okay. It has also given something good in health bench as well. Okay. It is quietly improving economically important tasks. So GPT-4 is also our best performing model on internal benchmark measuring performance on complex, economically valuable knowledge work. Okay. When using reasoning, GPT-5 is compatible to do better than experts in roughly half of the cases while outperforming O3 and ChatGPT agent across the tasks spanning over 40 occupations including law, logistics, sales and engineering. This is crazy. This is just crazy. As you can see that economically important tasks, the number of ties and the number of wins. Here it has given the methodology as well. Methodology evaluations are above. Results of GPT-4o reflect the most recent versions of the model in ChatGPT of August 2025. All the models are evaluated at high reasoning effort settings. Reasoning effort can vary in ChatGPT with high representing the upper bound of the what an user might experience using this model. This is fantastic. This faster, more efficient thinking, GPT-5 gets more value out of the less thinking time. This is crazy, right? And you see the kind of output tokens that it is generating and the kind of accuracy it is giving, right? Now the SW benchmark verified also, you see the accuracy passed is pretty high rather than it's taking less output token. So less token means less cost. Okay, with less cost it is able to achieve the kind of accuracy that it is giving. It is more accurate, the accuracy it is giving more, but it is taking less in the output. So it's kind of economical along with the accuracy is also improving. So it's fantastic. Yeah, the PhD level science questions as well, it is improved. Yep. It is trying to create, building more a robust model. It is mainly improving, it is mainly trying to improve it with it is trying to compare it with O3. Okay. The response level error rates that you have a thing that OpenAI O3 and GPT-4o, it is from, 22% to 4.8%. It is a massive drop. It is a massive drop there. So that's the reason it will be able to give you more accurate results, less in the output tokens along with the less error rates. Okay. So yeah, these are the things, these are the deception evaluations that has been done. As you can see that the coding deception is drastically less, that is from 47.4% to 16.5%. It is the coding deception has been drastically reduced. Okay, you see that the missing image or the production traffic, everything it has improved. Okay, so yeah, it has given some of the dependencies as well. This is the safety as well. It has given, it is improved in the safety as well. Okay, so more ways to customize GPT they have given. This is the this. Okay. Okay, so I think that pretty much concludes the video. I think we have a detailed analysis that what we are doing and how the GPT-5 is actually working, what are the advantages of it, what are the new features that came up with it, and how you can use it rather than the completion API. You can directly call the response API that will give you a less headache. You just keep it just give a less input there and you have everything ready. Yeah, if you like this video and if you need if you're looking for any detailed videos, do give me that in comment. I'll try to create detailed videos. And if you need any more details or any other tech videos, you can follow this channel. You just like this video and subscribe this channel. I create tech videos and the other tech stuff in this channel, so there is a lot of fun in this channel. I create this YT shorts. You can follow me on Instagram as well. And if you like this video, just give it a thumbs up. Write your comment that what you want to learn next and what is the kind of content that you're looking for, so that I can incorporate your feedback and I'll just try to create those based on that. Yeah, so if you like this, just give it a thumbs up, subscribe this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.